Right to Access Information, with funding from the Center of Law and Democracy, has concluded a 3-month implementation project on the Right to Information assessment of ministries, departments and agencies, which commenced from February to May this year. The project aimed at assessing the compliance rate of MDAs in relation to Right to Information implementation as provided for in the Right to Access Information Act of 2013. Representative Media Reform Coordinating Group Augustine James stressed CSO's role in advancing access to information, citing public awareness and education, whilst drawing the line between protecting the data privacy of citizens and that of access to information was stressed on by a representative from Bank of Sierra Leone. The role of the national broadcaster was explained by Director General of the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, having given citizens access to information for decades. Madam Josephine noted the ability for citizens to access accurate and timely public information as fundamental to citizens' existence.
And the inclusion of civil society above all, and even provincial councils in this process is a big plus. It means the conversation is not just talk in Freetown. We talked about decentralization, which I think that concept started in the post-conflict Sierra Leone. This approach ensures that no voice is left unheard in the national effort to make public information accessible, meaningful, and useful. Right is not just asking others to comply. Right is also willing to assess itself. That's commendable.
Among the 4 assessment areas, 3 were applicable mainly to each of the pilot MDs that were selected for the assessment. However, the central measures focused mainly on the oversight institution.
Those MDs that participated, some of them may not have participated fully, and that may have affected the outcome of the project, the report itself. So that's why we invited them to see where they also did not do enough or where they did enough. So those areas that they did not do enough, they will also see. And when the recommendations come out, because those who took part in the project are just a representative number of the wider public authorities that we have. That is why it's just about 11 of them. So the message will also be cascaded to the other MDAs that we are not opportune to be part of the project. And what we are planning in the future is to even have future projects like this, where we'll target more MDAs, and look for more funding so that we'll target more MDAs.
The assessment of MDAs took cognizance of the role of civil society in pushing MDAs and MDAs' ability to respond to information requests, among others. The Right to Information Methodology Report covers 4 assessment areas: the central, internal, proactive, and reactive measures. Key findings from the exercise shows mixed levels of compliance with the Rights to Access Information Act of 2013 among public institutions, the need for sustainable advocacy to ensure adherence to information obligation, and lack of coordination between heads of MDAs and information officers who process the information. For SABC News, Cynthia Kamar reporting.